as a true freshman last year, rushed for nearly 1,600 yards. It's a play-action pass to start the game, and Dart lobbing it downfield. It's caught by White near midfield. Or, excuse me, Trey Harris, who had 4 touchdowns last week.
And clearly, Coach Kiffin, Charlie Weiss Jr., the OC, attacking the secondary of Tulane early.
Dart again on target, broken tackle. Harris with his 5th touchdown in just over 1 game. And Ole Miss strikes less than a minute in.
In to finish off Trey Harris. They both miss, and it's Harris walking into the end zone. First 3 possessions of game 1, Trey Harris touchdown.
And they went running back by committee last week. We'll see what they do today, but obviously passing situation here in 3rd down and 9. Horton with time, throws it over the middle, it's caught. Breaking free, past midfield is Keys inside the 30. They're able to get to him inside the 20, but that's a huge play and a big confidence builder for Kai Horton. Yeah, they flex out Wharton wide to the right and put Mekhi Hughes in the game as the Wildcat quarterback takes off to his right and into the end zone for the Tulane touchdown. Great response by the Wave.
Boy, excellent job here by this interior of the Tulane offensive line, Sincere Haynesworth.
3rd down and 14. Dart with pressure in his face. And he's sacked back at the 48-yard line. Eric Hicks with the takedown to force a punt. Loss of 8.
Against this Ole Miss rushing attack for the Tulane front 7.
Loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Dart in trouble. Gets out of there and then sacked at the 18-yard line. He was brought down by Darius Hodges. Frazier Mazin on to punt for the 2nd time. Jaquan Jackson, who had that drop on the last offensive possession, has some room past the 40-yard line. We mentioned he took one to the house last year inside the 35 and finally run out of play around the 30. Play action, Horton on the boot, being chased, in trouble, and thrown down at the 32 by J.J. Pegues. Snap took a while to get back there, but the kick is good. Had a knee injury last year, couldn't play, but he's back in a big way here in 2023. 1st down, play fake, Horton setting up, and the pass is caught. Reaching out to stab it at the 47-yard line. Keith Brown, gain of 16.
Confident throw from the pocket.
6-minute mark, and the ball in Ole Miss territory. Horton back to throw. Looking downfield, and the pass is caught for a touchdown by Jaquan Jackson. He had 2 guys wide open downfield. He could have thrown to either. He went to Jackson, who pulls it in for 6.
The vertical threat going to come out of the slot. It's just going to be a slot fade. Get him matched up on the safety. 25, Trey Washington. And Trey Washington just gets kind of turned around, and an absolute dart fired by Kai Horton for a big touchdown pass and a 2-score lead for the Tulane Green Wave. Wow.
How does that happen if you're Ole Miss on defense? You let 2 guys get alone deep.
Safety bit up in the middle of the field. The outside right from Brazel was wide open. The slot fade got behind the other safety, Washington. As you mentioned, partner, dealer's choice. There wasn't a bad option. And Kai Horton with his first touchdown pass of the afternoon.
Yeah, they had those safeties in a bind, Dave. When you're trying to get 2-on-1, you got to pick one.
But the Buffs, they look for real there in Colorado.
I said top 10 earlier. I think I got a little probably excited there. But top 15 for sure. Dart's pass caught, big hit, but hanging onto the ball is Jordan Watkins. Darius Swanson with the lick, but it's a 1st down. Lit it up. Transferred Ole Miss. Up and down year last year. Off to a hot start this year. And Dart's got a lot of room to run. Inside the 25. Scoots out at the 21. Gain of 12. Let's see what happens first on the 37-yard field goal try from Caden Davis. The kick is good, and so Ole Miss is back within 7. A lot of shuffling in the American Conference in terms of realignment as Horton's pass on the money, and that's batted free at the last second. Will they rule it a catch and a fumble or an incompletion? It was recovered by Tulane anyway. A touchdown on the third play of the day. Setting up a wide receiver screen, and Jordan Watkins has a ton of green in front of him. Stays in bounds down the sideline and finally bumped out inside the 35 at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 29. Biggest play since the first possession.
Well, they ran Watkins in motion. Nobody stayed with him. No one accounted for him. Wide open. It was big Patrick Jenkins with a good rush barreling down on Dart. Dart finds Watkins.
Gives him a chance to go up tempo. And again, wide open. It's Judkins out of the backfield this time inside the 10. So they complete that big play, allows him to go up tempo. Tulane doesn't get lined up. It's another 22-yard gain. First and goal, and they're right over the ball again. This is what happened on that first drive. 3 quick plays right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to tie the game. Give to Judkins inside the 5 and dives into the end zone for the Ole Miss touchdown. They're a point after away from Winshot. Judkins just had the touchdown run last drive, and here he goes again across the 40 and out to the 44 for 12 yards. Play clock down to 6. Already had to burn 2 timeouts because of that. It's a 2 and they snap it. Dart is picked off, intercepted by Lance Robinson. Tulane football near midfield. Horton from the pocket, and his pass is intercepted. Threw it right to the defender. Picked off by Prince, running it back inside the 30. Prince inside the 20, and finally tripped up.
Lawrence Keys was running a 9 route, a go route. He just runs straight down the field. Pass gets delivered. It looked as if Kai Horton thought he was going to run a comeback, and instead, it's 7 Prince that runs the route for him, and an easy interception, and an outstanding job after the pick to pick up big-time yards, setting this Ole Miss offense up at the 20.
Down in 19 to start the 4th quarter for Ole Miss in a tie game. Battle of ranked teams. Jackson Dart, quarterback draw, and he gets away from the defender. He's inside the 20 and inside the 15. Finally driven down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. Great run by Jackson Dart. Pickup of about 20.
Big sack to get off the field.
28-yard try from Caden Davis to give Ole Miss the lead, and the kick is good. And the Rebels have the advantage for the first time since early. They moved the ball back after that 3rd down play a yard. That may have been enough to cost him as Dart's taking a shot downfield. Here going for Wade. And what a grab inside the 30. Adjusting to meet the football in the air.
A little surprised we don't see him elect to kick the field goal.
Well, maybe he's thinking either up 3 or 6. We still lose if Tulane gets a touchdown. So they're going to try to pick it up on 4th and 4. Pressure in Dart's face. Gets away. Throws downfield. Caught at the 5 by Trigg. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Jackson Dart. What a tremendous play to elude pressure. Throw it downfield for a big score.
Locking eyes with his quarterback, running away from the coverage to green grass. And Jackson Dart finds his target for a huge Ole Miss.
Horton to throw. Got an open receiver, Jackson on the run. Inside the 15, inside the 10, and down to the 8-yard line with 3.5 minutes to go. Gain of 34, it's 1st and goal. He splits the uprights there. So it's a 1-score game, 27-20. To take a chance at a block or a miss and give Tulane good field position. But he drills it. Wow! 56-yarder to put this one away. Caden Davis showing off the leg. Yeah, receiver's not lined up, so it took a little bit of extra time. Horton in trouble, gets drilled, ball pops out. It was knocked away. It's a live ball. It's picked up by Jared Ivey. Inside the 10. Big man running. Touchdown. Exclamation point. Ole Miss.
Kyrie Coleman, so disruptive, creates negative plays. He's an excellent blitzer. Slow at first, reading the quarterback, kind of spy, and then closes on the quarter.
Spencer Sanders in the game at quarterback. I'm just going to hand it off here to Matt Jones, and that'll do it. Ole Miss with a big road win against 24th ranked Tulane, 37-20.